Princess Leonor has debuted in public the Navy's winter uniform, known as 14 buttons. This uniform used by students of the Naval Military School of Marín in the winter season is made of twill fabric and is characterized by its turquoise blue color. The 14-button uniform features a 7-button double-breasted fit on the dress coat, giving it its distinctive name. This garment is part of the official costume that the students of the Naval School change with the arrival of winter, replacing the white uniform they wear in summer. This change of dress took place on October 7, and the turquoise blue uniform will be worn until May of the next year. As for the students of the Naval School of Marín, they have the option to choose between skirt or pants to complement the gala uniform. For the Columbus Day Parade, Princess Leonor opted for pants, which are the usual choice in military and ceremonial events. This uniform has historical relevance since its design is reminiscent of that of the Corps Guard of Felipe. Back then, these uniforms were adorned with gold details instead of silver like today's. Wearing a uniform similar to the King's personal guard was a privilege granted to the midshipmen who had the responsibility of protecting the monarch during his ship travels. One of the most outstanding details of the uniform that Princess Leonor wore is the plain knot that appears on the left sleeve. This badge has a special meaning at the Marín Naval Military School. According to experts in the armed forces, this knot is awarded only to a select group of students who have excelled in both their academic studies and military exercises, and who have not received disciplinary sanctions. Wearing this knot is a source of great pride for the school's students as it distinguishes them in a special way within the body. For his part, King Felipe attended the parade of the Columbus Day with the uniform of Captain General of the Army, an outfit that reflects his role as Supreme Head of the Armed Forces. This uniform, described in the official state gazette, include a flat cap, tunic, and khaki pants, along with other formal elements such as a black tie and white gloves. Furthermore, the monarch has worn the traditional red sasha military symbol since the 16th century, with 5 golden wounds and 4 pointed stars, which dates back to his inauguration as head of the armed forces in 2014 after the abdication of his father King Juan Carlos. Among his distinctions are the Golden Fleece, the Great Cross of the Collar of the Order of Carlos III, and the Great Crosses of Military, Naval and Aeronautical Merit, which he received during his training at the military academies of Zaragoza, Marín, and San Javier in the 1980s. Queen Letizia of Spain did not allow the rain to dampen her style as she stepped out in Madrid for a public appearance at Columbus Day in Madrid, as she paired her classic beige belted mac with a red dress, coordinated kitten heels, pointed pumps, and a clutch bag in the same hue. Some photos showed the mother of two holding a large navy umbrella to keep the rain off her ensembles as she strode to the engagement. Columbus Day is celebrated in Spain every year on October 12. Among the celebrations are a military parade attended by the royal couple, who joined other authorities at the Plaza de Neptuno this time and together for the event. And while it is always attended by a slew of high-profile guests, most eyes are often on Queen Letizia and Princess Leonor, as eager royal watchers are keen to see their style and observe their regal presence. The daytime event, which calls on female guests to wear a dress and men to don suits, always attracts an elegant crowd. And Letizia did not disappoint, pairing her practical yet stylish look with standout accessories in a flattering scarlet shade. As she often chooses to do, the mother of two wore her thick chestnut tresses loose, letting her shining locks tremble past her shoulders, and she let her natural beauty shine through by wearing a fresh makeup look which showed off her glowing complexion and made her brown eyes the focal point with soft smoky brown liner and shadow. Peach blush made the most of her striking high cheekbones, while her lips looked elegant but subtle in a flattering slightly pearlescent dark nude style shade. Infanta Sofia 17, who is currently studying for her 2-year international baccalaureate diploma at a Welsh boarding school in UK, did not attend the parade as she did last year.
Majestades los Reyes, escoltados por el escuadrón de escolta real.
Upon the arrival of King, Queen and Princess Leonor, escorted by the Royal Escort Squadron, they were greeted by the Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez and other state authorities, including members of the government, regional presidents present at the event, and representatives from the Ministries of Defense and Interior. Next, the King and Queen and the Princes received the traditional military honor led by a battalion of the Royal Guard. His Majesty the King, accompanied by the Chief of Defence Staff, then inspected the military formation. The ceremony continued with 3 Royal Guards, representatives from each of the military branches, a Civil Guard and a National Police officers from the security service of the Royal House, carrying the flag to the designated area for its hosting, accompanied by the national anthem. Subsequently, there was a tribute to those who gave their lives for Spain. King Felipe and Princess of Asturias, Princess Leonor, accompanied by the head of the military chamber, moved to the platform where the national flag was displayed and placed a laurel wreath. Following a solemn moment, a gun salute was fired by the Plus Ultra Squadron of the Royal Guard. After the tribute to those who gave their lives for Spain, the King, Queen and the Princess of Asturias watched the ground parade of military units from the Army, Navy, Civil Guard, Emergency Military Unit, Royal Guard, State Security Forces and various security and civil protection agencies. Following the military parade, King Felipe, Queen Letizia and Princess Leonor, escorted by the Royal Escort Squadron, travelled to the Royal Palace of Madrid, where the traditional National Day reception took place. In the throne room, King Felipe and Queen Letizia greeted the attendees, including members of the state, the national government, regional presidents, political groups, the Congress of Deputies, the Senate, the Constitutional Court, the General Council of the Judiciary, the Supreme Court, the Council of State, the Court of Auditors, the Attorney General, and the Ombudsman, as well as other distinguished guests from various social spheres of public life. After the greetings concluded, The reception began in the gala dining room and the Gasparini and Charles III rooms.